Thanks for joining. This is Movado, and I'm here in Empyrion in the Ascension Unchained scenario. Today is episode 1 of my Let's Play series featuring the Ascension Unchained scenario. Gonna walk through from start all the way through. I'm not sure how far I'll go, but just want to go through the whole thing. Here at the main menu, you can read. If you take the Ascension scenario, it is available on their Discord right now. There's some updates being made to it for various reasons. I think it's almost ready for submission to the workshop, um, but you can find a lot more information on the Discord as well as the files themselves for now. You can read through all this. Lots of changes. Obviously, longer teleport ranges. SVs can teleport. CVs can teleport. Bigger shields. Revamped of the storage. You don't die if you skip a meal. You just end up, as he describes it, walking drunk, where you're kind of disoriented and have bad vision. 9 faction bubbles for the home system, so there are 9 faction bubbles, and you can start in each faction bubble. You're not always in the SV, or sorry, the Xerax bubble, etc., etc. Armors tweaked, so armors have a much more carrying capacity. You can fly with some of them. Blah blah blah. So lots to read through there, lots to change, more changes coming. Currently, they're adding new metals to the game, and they are working on reverse engineering. So when you salvage, I believe you'll get experience points from salvaging as you reverse engineer that technology. But for today, we're going to start a new survival game. Lots of starter planets, lots of different options. If you look at the bottom, it'll tell you Polaris, Creel, Pirates, Tesh. If it doesn't list, I think that's just a standard human, far faction. So there's a lot of different options. I'm going to start with the colonists, and I decided to start a new Asia. And I'm just going to get started. It's going to take a little bit to load in, but this is going to be very similar to a start that you're used to in other scenarios, call it vanilla or Reforged Eden, except you're not going to be in the I don't think I'm going to be starting in the Xerax bubble. I think I'll be in the colonists or trader bubble. I'm not exactly sure. I'll take a look at that when I get in. But this is going to be an action-packed episode. I'm going to try to keep it to an hour. You'll notice, hey, that's my ship, Percy's Destroyer, amazing, SV. You'll notice the first episode, I'm going to go really fast. I'm going to try to get a lot of resources. As soon as I launch in, I'm going to get my survival tool in my bar, start detecting, and look for a landing location. Here we go. Looks like we got some trees and we got some resources. That's where I'm heading. The other thing I'm going to do is I'm going to make a detector because this detector has a longer range than the survival tool. And I'm going to look out for drones, minigun drones. Okay, well that's fine. I'm going to come right in here. I like that there's a big stone pillar right next to me. And as soon as I am out, proceed. I'm going to get out my drone. Minigun arrow drone, I do want to keep an eye on him. Yeah, I think he's out of range now, actually. But right now what I'm going to go through is I'm going to harvest up as much as I can. Let's see, I was heading south. I'm going to keep going south. Level 3, which is awesome. Because there's going to be a surprise coming sooner than later. Probably 2 of them. There are, these builds are on build 50 right now. There are patrol vessels on these planets. I know it's not in the description. I think it's for testing purposes. They will be removed at some point, I think. Now that I got that, miscellaneous. And I'm going to get 1, 2, 3. It's just going to be 1. I'm going to get as much as I can fast because I am going to get visited by some patrol vessels, I think, sooner than later. Let me see if I can see. Oh, yep, there's one. I should make sure one's not sneaking up on me behind me. I see one, and he's far enough in the distance where he's not going to reach me. I don't think. I do need some stone. Sorry, I'm just kind of keeping my eyes peeled right at this point just to make sure something doesn't sneak up on me. Wouldn't that be a good start? Look at the map. Drones will show up on the map. Those patrol vessels don't show up until you actually identify them, which can be difficult because they have to get really close to identify. I still don't see the other one, and I will keep looking for it. Okay. The other thing that's nice is patrol vessels don't target drones. Other drones will target drones. So, yeah, I'm pretty safe to use this out here. But I am also standing outside, which puts me at risk. But what I'm doing right now is I'm trying to get as much as I can to get as much experience points as I can before I have to go into a hole in the ground. And the other thing I want to do is I want to collect as much resources as I can so I can stay under there for a while. But the other thing I want to do is I want to level. I want to get levels. That tree's 350 XP. You know, this rock will be a couple hundred experience points. All those surface boulders that I've been hitting, those are experience points. Okay, let's see. Oh, shit. He is right on top of me. It looked like he was turning towards me. He might have spotted me. Okay, so this is how you deal with him. Yep, Xerax Interceptor. That's a Rados patrol vessel. So now that I have the Interceptor identified, he is going to show up on radar, which is good. This is a good thing. I wish I didn't get stuck right here. That's okay. I got some of those. So I make 3 and 3, 3 portable constructors, 3 of those. I've got a good amount of resources to get started. 300 feet, I'm not going to drill that. Let me head back out and see where he's at. Looks like he's going the other way now. And that patrol vessel isn't coming near. You know, I feel like he might be seeing my drone. They don't shoot at it, but sometimes I swear it almost seems like they respond to my drone itself. So I'm going to go... Okay, what I'm going to do... Drop all that in there. I'm going to take a health pack because it wants to heal. I want to heal myself. Go into the menu, and I'm going to start unlocking the mechanical drill, the shotgun, which I really don't care about. And then I want some of these. Yep, there he is. So I guess for now I'm going to stay underground. Because it looks like he wants to leave the area. I'm going to take all this. Yep, I'm going to take all this. And make sure he is heading away the other way. That's far enough. God, it looks like he turned around again. I really need to get up by this copper. And that's what I'm doing right there. Oh, he went away. Okay, I thought he was turning towards me again. Alright, I'm going to get even further then. Because the silicone's this way. Go right here. And what I want to do is I want to get into the sand. And now I'm going to dig out. Once I get up to the copper deposit. There's the copper. I'm going to dig out this nice little area next to it. This is going to be my base of operations. Okay. And what I want to do is I'm going to do 3 portables, 3 atmospheric condensers that I'm going to drop on the ground. 1, 2, and sure, that works. And then the reason why I do 3, very specific reason. I sort the inventory. So what I do is I put all ore in 1. I do not put stone in there because I want to turn this all to ingots and I want to have free ingot sourcing here, or building. One of the constructors, I'm going to throw this in and it's going to be bam. That's going to be fuel. The other one, I'm going to throw my rock and wood in, the other half, and this is going to be not fuel, this is going to be carbon substrate. So those are the 3 I got going. As soon as I get enough fuel going, I'm going to get these atmospheric condensers started. In the meantime, I'm going to do that. I am going to go into my library, get this guy to the factory. I'm not level 5 yet, boo-hoo, but I'm not far away. I'm going to grab my resources that I have, which isn't actually that much, unfortunately. I'm going to start building up and seeing what we got. Alright, that might be enough carbon. That's okay. Copper and silicon is what I need. No iron and copper. Well, luckily I got copper right here. Actually, in the meantime, before I do that, I want to pop up. If my drone just gets destroyed out here, I know it's another drone. And I actually don't care if it does. I'm going to take this experience point tower right here. If you've never mined one of these big rocks, it yields 4,800 experience points, which is just insane. With the buffs that they've done and changes they've done, call it quality of life improvements to your mining weapons, like your drill and stuff. This is actually doable by hand. Normally you'd pound on this for a very long time with a mechanical drill, and now you can see it's doing about 100 or so damage every hit. Maybe a little less than that, maybe it's 80 or something, I don't know, 80 or 90. But it's not taking very long, it's down to 1,000 hit points already. And shortly it's going to be done. And look at that, 4,800 experience points. Hopefully I didn't dig a hole in my cave, which is a good burst. Now I'm going to start getting a lot of these rocks out here because every single one of these rocks is a lot of experience, and now I'm level 5. That's how you do it. I'm going to get a bunch of these trees. My goal really is to clear out all this area of trees and surface boulders. The reason why I landed here is because I wanted to clear them all out and I wanted it to be convenient. There are a lot of experience points to get these, and plus you need the resources. Might be a little easier for me just to, oh, there's the Rados patrol vessel. Perfect. There it is. Cool. I got them both on tracking now. Thanks for coming by. You'll notice all these are a one hit, one click. Level 6, which is awesome. The drills are buffed. Every surface node is just a one click, and the range has been extended. Like I can hit it from here. So you can see I'm getting all that stuff. Rados patrol vessel. Now, keep an eye on where I am physically at, and I'm going to do a perimeter around it to clear out as much as I can with this drone. I have tested it with a chainsaw, and gosh, the chainsaws just don't do a whole lot more damage. So I tend to skip the chainsaw. Whatever. I mean, are they going to crash into each other? No. Okay. Well, I'm not going to sit there and watch them because I don't know that I care. So I'm going to get all this down here. Fuel, I got enough wood in there for fuel. Yeah, this is a good boost for carbon substrate because you need a lot of it. And now what I'm going to do, since I got patrol vessels around up top, I'm going to mine out this deposit. One thing to be careful of is I've noticed a lot of these deposits are really close to the surface. So I would recommend kind of doing what I'm doing and leaving the top alone, especially if you're in a base in the ground, underground where this deposit is. It's very easy to poke a hole through the deposit, through the dirt, and then there's line of sight down here. I mean, I'll take a couple hits up there, but I just want to be very careful to not poke a hole through the ceiling so the drones or patrol vessels can see me. And what I'm doing right now is I'm just trying to find the other side of it. So I know how big this deposit is. It's a pretty big deposit. This is a medium size. This is going to get me quite a bit of resources. The one thing that's nice, again, in Ascension, quality of life improvement, the range of the drill has been extended, which I think I mentioned earlier, but underground, that means I can just sit here and move the mouse around. That's it. Just move the mouse around, readjust aim. It picks up the resources really fast, which is just so nice because pounding on rock isn't the most engaging or fun thing to do in a game like this, which I'm sure a lot of people can agree with. So it's kind of nice to have this a little bit faster and get it done. Let me see how the outside's. Oh, now we got a rocket drone coming in. Okay. I'm going to leave that alone. I'm not going to touch any drones, but it's good to see him on radar. Well, while I'm waiting for things to clear up above me, actually, he just took off. I am going to maybe reevaluate where I'm at here. Because I've got the resource, I've got the iron. I've got the carbon. I'm gonna take. I thought that was the fuel. Why are they not? There we go. And I'm gonna take the copper, and we're gonna get this thing started. Actually, I got the quest to complete. I'm gonna do that first. And then I'm going to take this, drop it in there, drop the copper. 2.5 minutes, we'll have that guy done. Ooh, I got some time now. I got nothing nearby. I'm heading out. Okay. Yeah, this is perfect. They are elsewhere. I'm going to use this to get another level or two if I can. I'm going to head over to this patch, and then I'm going to release the drone. Release the Kraken. Trees you always need, so I don't mind chopping them a little bit here. I'll get the rocks in a little bit. For now, I just want to chop down all these trees. This is great for visibility, though, getting rid of all this. Ugh. I was hoping I could get it. Patrol vessels are all way off in the distance. And now I'm going to pick up these resources because free experience. Level 7, and that's a big one. Level 7 is pretty big. That is the next gate in levels, and that is the level that I need to get my miner ship. Now, what I should... Looks like he might be coming back in. That's okay. Could just look at the map and it would show me which direction he's moving in. Yeah, he's probably going to miss me. But this is something that I want to just wrap up what I'm doing out here and head underground as he gets closer. Okay. Blueprint's done. Okay, so maybe that's my signal. Makeshift cabin. There might be some basic resources I can get out of there. I still got a little bit of time left. You know, you play with patrol vessels enough and you start to learn their distance a little bit. I think. Alright, as soon as I get this tree, I'm heading back in the hole. Oh dang, I actually have to run towards him. Bye-bye. Okay, in the hole I went. Blueprint's done. Time to get that spawned. And then get working on the next one. So, to spawn that out, I'm going to dig a little hole over here in the back. Now, where I'm putting it, this back corner is actually really nice because my path to get in and out is kind of right here, and there's no way it can get seen in here. But first, I'm going to flatten out some of this ground. We should flatten faster. Spawn that bad boy. Right there. Perfect. This is my starter cube. This is an HV. And it provides a couple things. Sorry, let me just get this all going here. Actually, I need some iron is what I need. I'm going to grab some of this, and I'm going to get into that cube, and I'll show you what it does. Number one, it's got a good amount of storage. With Ascension, the controllers are reworked, so this has got 128K storage. Number two, the other advantage that it provides is super cheap. If you saw the resources I needed to make it, it wasn't that much. But it makes ammo. Let me unlock it really quick. Okay, I'm going to put this into the ammunition controller. Make some of those. Turn on that bottom constructor. Same deal. Ammunition controller. Make 30 of those. I'm going to check how this is going over here. Okay, I'm going to throw some more resources in it. That one's cranking away at carbon substrate, which I love. This one is making fuel, which makes sense, and this one's not doing anything, which makes sense as well. Alright. Looks like we got 2 drones down there. They're probably fighting, honestly. I wouldn't be surprised if the colonists and Xerax minigun drones are fighting. Based on the fact that the colonist is following the Xerax, I bet you the colonist drone is winning. But we're not here to watch them fight. We're here to build. Let's keep going. I'm going to keep clearing out this area over here since I have some time. It looks like one of the guys is coming back now. Kratos vessel, he's going to be going well south of me, so I'm just going to sit here. I don't care. Cool. Hopefully I can get that one. Yeah, he's not churning, so... Level 8, cool. Again, drone is faster, just in movement. Number one, it's got unlimited sprint. That's the biggest thing. Okay. Alright, I'm gonna head back in my base. My starter cube is there. I got a lot of copper, silicone, and iron really close by. I'm going to get over here. Actually, I don't want to put that in there. Oh, I got a lot of wood in here already. Silicone, I don't have any iron. I really need iron. Alright, let me look at the next blueprint. So now that I am the right level, my next blueprint that I go for is this one, Iasion. If I pronounce it I-A-S-I-O-N. Iasion or something, I don't know. They're Greek names. I got sick of thinking of new names for them all, so I started using Greek names, so that's where they come from if you're wondering. Looks like I need some copper, iron, and silicone, 200 to 300 of each, roughly. I don't have that. I do have the copper. I have the copper. Iron and silicon is what I need. Which, actually really close to silicon. I have enough silicon. I need iron. Alright, we got a patrol vessel a little too close. I need to get to that iron. Since he's too close, I'm an opportunist. I'm going to take this opportunity to mine up some copper. I don't need it right now, but I will. I know I'm going to need a lot of it. And I know I probably need more for ammo. And I'm going to be really careful not to mine a hole in the roof. I'm going to do this for a little bit longer while the hopefully the patrol vessels clear out of the area. Either way, this is really easy. I mean, you can see how fast this is adding up in the top left corner. 140, 150, 160. It just keeps adding up. Look at that. 30, 40, 50. The laser drills, if you get one of those, they're so fast. The laser drills, the handheld laser drills, can actually, I think, they are faster than the mechanical drills available on HVSV. It's insane how fast they are. I kind of want to item menu one of them in just to show you, but in your playthrough you'll see once you get a laser drill, they are just ridiculously fast, and it is awesome. You could suck up this whole deposit in like 30 seconds. And again, again, as I noted before, the good distance, the long range on this makes it really easy just to pick it all up. Interceptors right here now. Okay. Opportunists, let's keep mining. That's why we did this. That's why I built the base underground right next to a resource deposit. That's why when I landed, I actually intentionally landed a little bit further away from the resource deposit, because I wanted to clear out the resources that were a little bit further away, because as you saw before, once I got underground, I could launch my drone and clear up the stuff that was close to me. So if I know where I'm going to put my base, if it's going to be next to a resource deposit, go there last, go there at your last moment, get underground, and then send your drone out to clean up that area. Helps you keep them busy a little bit longer. Careful so I don't put a hole through the ceiling. Yeah. Where are we at? Alright, I'm going to drop this in there. Put all that in there. This has stopped making ammo, but that's okay. We got 2,200 rounds. Okay. I need to run. What I need to get to is that iron deposit, because I need iron. Yeah, that guy, he is coming towards me, the Rados patrol vessel. Now, these two are so close, the silicone and the iron, that I could actually create a tunnel connecting the two, and I might do that if I have to, but I don't think I will. I'm just going to get underground. I get into the sand. That's my favorite layer to be in. And then take it out. Iron time. Alright, I think this is going to be where I do my first pause. I'm going to pause the video. I don't think you want to see me pounding out rock over and over. You've all done this. I'm using a mechanical drill. And this is what I'm going to do over and over for the next minute or two, or a couple minutes until this is all cleared out. So I'm going to pause the video real quick, and I will be back when I pick this all up. Alright, I'm back. Iron cleared out. I did end up taking the top off of this one because I just didn't care, honestly, because I'm not using this as a base. I do have a Rados patrol vessel nearby. I'm going to run, honestly. I don't think he's close enough to hit me. Again, that's experience points. It looks like he's stuck on the hill. I wonder if he crashed. I know the Rados patrol vessels, they suffer from, however they were built, whoever did that, they didn't put enough side thrust on it. So what happens with the patrol vessels is when they start to churn, sometimes they fall to the ground because they don't have enough side thrust to keep themselves afloat. So that's what happens with some of them. Not 100% sure that's the case, but with this one, but that is what I've seen in the past, and when I've looked at them in the menus, it seems like they don't have enough side thrust. Okay, how much resource? So I am almost full. He is stuck on that hill. I am over here. I'm going to run for it, and oh, it looks like I got it. The Wi-Fi on these is much longer now than you'll see in anything else, so I actually got Wi-Fi range from right there to the Ascension starter cube. That was over 500 feet away I was. That was pretty sweet. And I'm back. Alright, same thing as before. I'm going to mine up this entire silicone deposit. I'm going to pause the video. When I'm done, I will be right back, but basically, yeah, I'm going to pick this all up, and this is going to be a really, really good start, because it's going to be a lot of resources. So I will be right back in just a few minutes. Alright, I'm back. Silicone done. Looking outside, it looks like the patrol vessels are all off in the distance, so I can find the hole I came in. I am going to head out of here. Let's head back to the copper. He's very close to the Capitol building, which is good. Never hurts to get some more stone. It looks much different now than it did when I started. All the trees gone. This was a whole patch of trees when we started. Yeah, that patrol vessel's still stuck on the hill. Which gives me an idea. I've always wondered if you get on a planet, if you just go high enough on the hill, you could probably just hide up there. I don't think they'll see you. Alright, head down here. Let's get that free smelting. Make it into ingots. Grab the iron I had before. This one's gonna go. What's this guy doing? Nothing. Get those two going. With that one's, oh, that's doing a lot of. Good, good. Keep that carbon substrate pumping out. And I guess I'm going to put this in those two. Alright. Now, copper. Not much left. I've got most of this. So I guess I'm just going to pick up this little last bit right now. Actually, I'm not. I'm going to get my build going. If I look in here, sorry, I just wanted to make sure my thing wasn't running. I need iron and silicon. Silicon, iron, and we're started. Copper. And I'm going to make a couple energy bars. Eat all these energy bars because whatever, I need the food. Okay, so what's going to happen now, let's see here, is this SV is going to be done in 10 minutes. In the meantime, I'm going to keep mining. Once that is done, my goal is to take that into outer space. And I'm going to do a couple things. There's a couple things I target. Number one, going to the moon, because I need pentaxid, and there's pentaxid deposits on the moon. Number two, cobalt. Cobalt can be found both on the moon itself and in outer space. In outer space, you got to be careful. There are new factions that have been introduced into the game in Ascension Unchained, and those are the Sindarians and Equations. They're both enemy factions. They're both always hostile. They both have nasty ships roaming outer space that will blow your ass up. So I'll try to hit the asteroid in outer space if I can find a cobalt. But if I can't, I can get it on the moon, and that's all I need. Then I'm also going to take that SV, and I'm going to scout this planet a little bit. Typically, you can find some POIs. They give you a good source of titanium, which is going to be the next thing that I look for. Because titanium is needed for warp drives and extenders. The basic extenders. Among other things. Alright. This is going here. I'm going to take that. That's going. What I'm going to do now is something I typically don't do. And, alright. And I'm going to make it, I forgot, I'm going to make a tent. Clear out an area back here. Maybe need a little bit taller. I guess I could have put it in the resource deposit itself. But I sometimes, what I sometimes like to do is I like to take that. Here, this is good. Good spot for it. I sometimes like to use that resource deposit as a hangar in and out. So I might end up cutting that hole open so I can fly in here later on when I get my SVs going. Okay, what does it look like outside? Not bad. Not bad. Alright, this guy is turned off. This guy is moving 82, which is good. On the fuel side, lots of carbon substrate. Alright, what I'm going to do, I'm not burning any fuel right now, and I've got 10 minutes before this is done, 7 minutes. I'm just going to sleep it. Alright, so I slept. My blueprint's done. Everything here is going to be done. Look at all this ore. Look at all these ingots. I'm going to put these into my HV so I can see them all. Why do I keep getting stuck on there? Must be this hole. Ooh, 4,000. Wow, that's a lot of resources. Oh, look at that. Oh, beautiful. Look at this. I am less than 1 hour in, and look at all this stuff. Oh my god, this is insane. Okay, next ship. I haven't even spawned the first one. I'm already on to the next one. Next one is Buffalo Bill. Buffalo Bill, which is a really sweet vessel because it's a warp miner. It has warp drive built into it. Super cheap. I do need the cobalt and the titanium for it. But either way, I'm not level 12, so I can't build it yet. But I can get all the resources in here that I need for it. I'm going to drop in that and the silicon, which is way more than what I need, but I'm just going to put half. If you hold shift and right click, it drops half the stack, if you're wondering how I was doing that. Iron, I'm just going to drop it all in. Okay. Now, I got 129 fuel packs, and I'm going to spawn my miner. Oh, one thing I never checked on. Oh, I never started them. You gotta be kidding me. I'm an idiot. I'm an idiot. I should have started all 3 of these right away and I would have had plenty of oxygen. I forgot about that. Alright, so what I'm going to do, there's a simple solution to that. I'm going to sleep. I don't have anything going right now that's burning fuel. Yep, I'm going to sleep. I'm going to fix that mistake right now. Okay, here we go. Look at all that. Look at all that, just a little nap. I'm not going to take it all with me, though. Oh, I got a minigun aerodrone. Not too far away. And then I go to my starter cube. Ammunition controller. Make 30 of those. This is something I wouldn't do while I'm sleeping, because if you sleep, this thing's just going to burn all that fuel. Now, I have 2,000 ammo rounds, which is probably enough, to be honest. Oh, you know the one thing I haven't done? I need to start unlocking stuff. Unlock the fuel cell. In the tools, I need that multi-tool, and I need to build one. Oops, I don't use that usually. I don't need the armor because I am already wearing it. Okay. Oops, I want to go into the constructor itself and make one. Now, to make the multi-charge, you need fuel cells. Let's get rid of this. How do you get fuel cells? Well, there's an easy way to do it. You can take all your fuel, dump it in here, and then I'm going to withdraw 300, which is about half, and I get fuel cells. So there is no workaround in the game to fix that, I don't think. You can just deposit biofuel into a fuel tank, and then you can just simply withdraw it as fuel cells. And I make 10 charges. And that gives me 3,200 there, which is awesome. Add another 20 to that. Okay. 2, 1, boom. Good to go. I should probably make some weapons. Yeah, not going to waste my time with the chainsaw. At this point, I probably have more than enough wood. And, just probably not going to need it. That Rados patrol vessel's still stuck on that hill. That's interesting. He probably crashed. Honestly, probably tried to churn. It fell over. I've seen that happen way too many times. Shotgun, assault rifle. Let's see, time-wise, I'm 45 minutes in right now. So in 45 minutes, a little bit longer because I mined in there and I paused the video. I'm level 8. I got my starter built, starter base. I got my SV built. I got a boatload of resources, like just insane amount of ingots. I mean, all the substrate, the wood, and this is all just from the starter area. I was pretty lucky in the fact that when I landed, I had all 3 resources really close. You can't see the iron and silicone because I took them all. That's pretty lucky. Sometimes you only get 2 of them. I also had the patch of woods. But the patrol vessels, they add a little bit of a wrinkle. They certainly do. Is that out? No, it's still producing. Should have enough of everything in here. What's that top one? I'd like these to finish up, because I want shotgun shells as well. Once this is done, I don't plan on running POIs right now. I do still need to take some time to get myself sorted from a resource side, but there are, excuse me, there are some good amount of POIs that I will be running on this planet as I explore. Obviously, got to keep an eye on those patrol vessels, and those are going to be something I'll have to figure out how to handle as I do POIs, because he seems glitched. Watch, maybe not. He's been hanging out in this area for a while. I will run POIs, sorry on that regard. I just want to take some time to get some more resources. Get set up. Oh, here he... Yeah, that interceptor's doing something weird. Both of them look like they're stuck. Well, that's what happens with patrol vessels, honestly. It's not surprising. Done. Alright. And, first things first, let me reload this. Alright. There's one. Let me think about how I want to go around this. I have the multi-tool, I got fuel. I don't have an EVA boost. Okay, that's fine. Where is the moon? Is that the moon or moon 1? That's moon 1. There's the moon. Now, you gotta be very careful when you come out. What is that? What is that? Oh, I know what that is. So you put your cursor on it, and it's got that. That's a Sendarian. What's over here? That is a Sendarian resource group thing. Heat signatures, those are Sendarian CVs. Badass guys that will kick my ass. Oh boy. Yeah, yeah, we're good there. New Asia Moon. My goals here are Pentaxid. I might get some titanium because the Titan, Crash Titan, is going to be on the moon, so I might get that. Might also get the Cobalt that's here too. Since if you go, let's go to our system view. If we click on the moon itself, go to your info panel, and then go to the planet icon, it tells you which resources are all on that planet. Let's just make sure I'm not being stalked here. Okay. There are some resources down there, but I'm going to head on to the moon. It's actually safer on the moon than it is in outer space, especially here in Ascension, because of all of the factions that are out there. If you're curious sometime, start up a new save and just go to outer space. Open up your console and use the map command, and you'll quickly see, oh, what's this? You'll quickly see all the stuff in outer space. Come on, give it to me. Silicon, not what I wanted. Okay, I'm gonna head north. Usually you find a little bit. And I'm looking for... Ooh, Cobalt, perfect, I'm taking this. Looking for drones too. You can always use the mini-map to help you identify if drones are in the area, because they do show up. Especially if you destroy a drone, more will spawn typically. One thing I haven't done is I have not gone into the menus yet to start the missions or tutorials or any of that stuff. I'll do that. There's class missions, all that stuff. I really wanted to get going and get myself settled, and then, you know, the biggest thing that I wanted to worry about in this first episode was obviously getting my base of operations going, but dealing with those patrol vessels and making sure I have a secure footing so I don't get wrecked. And then early identification of them is super important, so that way they show up on your radar. Take a look at the map. Yeah, I don't see anything out here yet. Alright, we're almost done with this deposit. I am going to pick it all up because Cobalt is important, even though it's going to be more than what I need. I came here for Cobalt, Pentaxid. I'm going to get it. And if you think about the steps that I took in this playthrough to get where I am at, the Ascension Starter Cube, the reason why I build that is for the ammo. That's it. If I had another way of getting the 15 mil ammo, I maybe wouldn't build it right away, but gosh, it's so handy to use because it's got those constructors in it. And then the fact that it can also do that 15 millimeter ammo, I thought there was a deposit, there we go, is just like, it just puts the, you know, the cherry on top in terms of what it can do. You could build a base. A small constructor can do it, which is available at level 3 versus the HV is available at level 5. However, bases bring base attacks, so Pentaxid, perfect. So keep that in mind. Base attacks are a thing. Well, this has been a pretty easy trip to the moon thus far. Usually there's at least a couple drones hanging around. Yeah, and this miner is pretty sweet. It's got 2 Gatling guns on it. There are no miniguns. That is by design and intent. The reason why is because miniguns will not give you any experience points. They will kill the enemy. They do a pretty good job at that, but they're not going to get you any experience whatsoever. Alright, this deposit is almost clear. I want to check the weight of my vessel. So make sure there's no drones sneaking up. Okay, so my vessel is at 43.4 tons. In the statistics tab, I have 1.15 meganewtons, which is equivalent to 110 tons of lift at 1G. So I'm not even half the maximum weight, so I'm good. I am good on how much resources I have. I was going north, so I'm going to keep going north. I have learned that the poles, North and South Pole, are the best spots to look for resources. So I'm going to head up to the North Pole. I don't know why. Just looking around the map a little bit here. I wonder what that is. Let me see how much resources I have. So, not enough pentaxid. Cobalt I'm doing pretty good on. I wonder if that's cobalt. Because there are 3 cobalt deposits left in the planet. Oops, gotta hit my detector. Magnesium. Oh, I want that. Didn't think about that. Yep, I want magnesium. Magnesium's good for explosives. Rocket launchers and grenades and C4. The fact that this is a small magnesium deposit is actually kind of nice because usually they're only very small. Although this could be a small resource deposit because there are varying sizes of each resource size, but either way, this is going to give me a really nice boost of magnesium. So where I'm at right now in terms of resources, I don't have enough pentaxid. I don't have any titanium, which is still a problem, but I do have enough cobalt. Alright, gonna get out of this hole. And yeah. Let's see what else is down here. I had those over there. There was something over here. I just hit something else. A lot of times you end up with clusters. That's why I flew north. You get them at the poles, but sometimes you get strips of them too. Alright, got something else. Ooh, is that the Titan? That's the Titan. I see 2 pieces. Alright, before I do anything, I'm going to connect to the controller here. That's silicone, which I don't really care about. That big hangar door is made out of cobalt. Doesn't this have? Oh yeah, I know this one. This is worth looking at for a second here. What's the temperature? Oh, it's warm out. There is da 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 da. It's pretty good stuff. Yeah, this is pretty good. There's gonna be some good stuff in here. Alright, what do I got here for titanium? I don't have any titanium. Okay. Hardened steel. Hardened steel, that's what you want. That's steel, that's steel. Hardened steel is sneaky. It should all be hardened steel, but it's not. Hardened. That's hardened. Perfect, that's enough titanium to get this. I got enough cobalt too. What am I? I'm level 8. I got a lot of levels to get then. That's funny. Usually levels aren't my gate. Okay, how's my weight doing? 50 tons. From a lift perspective, it says I have 124 tons available lift here. But this is the moon. This is the moon, so there's not that much here. What I need is more pentaxid. Maybe I should have gone south, I guess. Oh well. There's got to be Xerox around here somewhere too. I haven't found their place, but I've only been on a quarter of the planet, so... What is this? Oh, Xerox cannon drone. Pentaxid, I'm getting that. Alright, Xerox cannon drone, they're easy to deal with if I can get up higher than them. Okay, that's how you deal with those. And I need this pentaxid. I got a lot of weight on me. Still can lift it, it's just not as agile as it used to be. If this is a good sized pentaxid deposit, this is going to be all I need off this moon. And then the cool thing is once I get Buffalo Bill spawned in, my minor warp capable vessel, that's going to be able to go to another system. Because SVs can warp up to 70 light years. Which is awesome. Yeah, light years. An SV can be your escape vessel, but I'm not going to leave the homeworld for a little bit longer. I do need levels, though. I do need levels. That can be done a couple different ways. Very easily. If I could stay level here. Very easily on the homeworld, you can just pound those big rocks with the miner. Okay, here we go. How much did I get? 376? That's probably enough. That's probably enough. Okay, I'm out of here. Straight up to outer space. Where is the planet? It is back that way. Ooh. This is an agile little ship. It is very, very maneuverable. Almost too maneuverable sometimes. But it is an amazing starting ship, I tell you. Now I just need to get back. Okay, so I'm heading back to the planet. I don't know where the heck my base is on that planet, the whole thing. So what you can do, if you ever find yourself in this position, oh, there's a connect station, where you want to head back to your base, but you don't know where it is. If you go into your registry, filter all these filters at the top. Don't ignore those. My base is an HV, so I filtered on the HV itself, and here it is. Here it's listed, the Ascension Starter Cube, 6.7 miles away. If I click this waypoint button here, you can see the waypoint icon is there. Now it shows me where that cube is. Oh boy. I have to avoid him. That is a Sindarian, which is nasty little buggers. But that cube is where I want to go. Hey, that's my ship. The Excalibur. That's my ship. Oh shit, it's getting closer to me. Yep. That is not a ship you want to mess with unless you are in a properly armed combat vessel. It's a pretty beastly one. Excalibur is made pretty much of pure Xeno material. Well armed. I think it's vanilla weapon limits. So it's got a good mix of artilleries and lasers and rockets and plasma and miniguns and cannons. All that fun jazz. And the starter cube is right here. Gonna come in. I do want to ping it really quick. And I need to look where those... Hey, the Rados patrol vessel hasn't moved. Yeah, he's stuck on the hill. I can see him. He's not anymore. He does not look stuck anymore. Okay. Oh, he's going straight vertical. He's doing a big old flip. Acrobatics. Alright, well, I'm not here to watch his acrobatics. Oof. Here to crash land into the ground and take no damage. Heck yeah. Alright. Starter cube. Hmm. Alright, now, where is my stuff? It's right here. I am going to turn this around. Park right here. I'm going to take my drone and get this meat. Steaks delivered right to my door. Thank you, animals. I'm going to make some steaks out of that. Drop this in there. Take off what's on me. Alright, well, I think that's going to do it for today. Where I'm at right now is, oh, cobalt. I'm going to get that going. Oh, I actually have some cobalt from probably when I took apart some things on the ship. Anyway, where I'm at today is, yeah, finishing up the last bits so I can get this warp-capable vessel spawned in. Cobalt's here. I just need the levels. I am level, not 7, I am level 8. Almost level 9. To get the balance, what I'll do is I'll head out, I'll take my miner, I'll start pounding on rock, to be honest. That's the easiest way to get it. And then once I get to level 12, I will spawn my Buffalo Bill right in there. I got the pentaxid going, ready. Speaking of which, pentaxid can be refined for free. Oh, maybe not. Maybe they changed it. It cannot. I thought pentaxid used to be in here. Well, there's the other advantage of the starter cube. We just drop that puppy in there, and we just get it going. Gonna get rid of all that cobalt. The top one will take care of it. There is more cobalt coming, so I don't feel bad about putting it all in here. Resources done. Just need some levels. Well, that's where I'll pick it up on episode 2, everyone. If you had any questions, please do let me know. Again, this is Ascension Unchained scenario for the Empyrion Galactic server, episode 1 of my Let's Play. Thanks for joining. Like I said, if you have any questions, let me know. Otherwise, take care. Hope to see you next time. Thanks all.